Today we are gonna learn a beautiful sutta of the topic which we discussed. We discussed more vipassana and six sense faculties. So today we are going to learn about metta, and I'm pretty sure you will be so happy to learn this. And after you are learning this, and you will think that, oh, loving kindness is not just may I be free from anger, there is a huge depth in it. Okay, so, right. Let's officially start. Let's bring our palms together and let's pay our respect to the Buddha. Say with me if you know the verse. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. My homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's pay our respect to our teacher, Pinot Lokuswami also. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Before we dive into the sutta, I want to see whether you have loving kindness in the moment. Some of you like super tired. So can you all bring a little bit of smile to your faces? We are going to learn about the beautiful loving kindness. So let's give some love and kindness to yourself. Bringing a smile to your face will always make yourself happy. Remember, we need to be happy for no reason. So irrelevant the reason, we are just being happy. If a person who drink, we don't consider they are like a very good people when they drank, because they are out of their mind most of the time. If they are high, they can be happy. So then with good mindfulness, why can't we be happy? Okay. So in Buddhist teachings, there are so different meditations, and we categorize this meditation one group called samatha. Okay, what is the other group?
Vipassana Bante.
Vipassana. Okay. So in samatha meditation, samatha means calming yourself, of bringing your focus attention, improving your the quality of your mind, and letting yourself to overcome from the five hindrances. The vipassana means seeing through or understanding things as it is. So in samatha meditation, there are four special meditations, more beneficial and amazing. When we practice those, it is beneficial to ourselves as well as to the others. So one we already know, we call it loving kindness meditation, metta. Okay, there are the other three. Let's check whether you know the others. Karuna,
Kindness.
yes, kindness or the compassion. Very good. And then we have the other meditation called mudita. Anyone?
Empathetic joy.
Yes, Jonathan, very good. Empathetic joy or appreciative joy. Mm. And then I would like to say more like appreciative joy and upekka. What is upekka?
Impermanence?
equanimity.
Mm.
Mike, that's called equanimity. So these are the four meditation. They're highly beneficial. Loving kindness means like the friendliness, fondness to the world, and the compassion means the karuna means that the empathy or sympathy we are building within ourselves. Mudita means that kind of appreciative joy. It doesn't matter we don't receive something, but when someone receive kind of anything, wealth or anything, maybe meditation benefits, thing that you're practicing as a group, and suddenly you see someone is so still and seems like attained to a kind of a samadhi or concentration. But you are trying, but you couldn't make it. At that time, there may be kind of a jealousy hurt you at that time because you also tried, but you couldn't get it. But mudita should come at that moment, or the appreciative joy. Then the upeka means the equanimity. So the equanimity means like so neutral, uh, without uh, like mind is not. It's like accepting. It's so neutral. Anything so neutrally without expecting anything more or less, or expecting any compliment, or okay with someone criticize. So likewise. So those are amazing things to practice in our life. So those things have huge benefits. So those things can create huge benefits in our lives. So let's learn about the benefit of loving kindness meditation. Remember, loving kindness meditation is not that, not just, I won't say not, but not just when you're waking up early and may I be free from anger, may I be free from ill will, and starting and saying the whole world, and suddenly mosquito comes and smash. That's not the loving kindness. So that's a kind of a, we are doing something, but as I say, often I say like we need that spark in our heart to create that loving kindness fire. So the spark is that love and kindness. We feel it. It's an emotion, it's a feeling. And these words are to generate and spread it to whole world. So when you are lack of that love and kindness in you, uh, that the words are just nothing. It's like without a spark, if you keep on putting firewoods, we don't say then it's a fire. We will say it's like a wood stack without fire. So likewise, that's why we don't feel it. So first we need to create that love and kindness in ourselves. How we can create it? One way, bringing a memory which can touch that love and kindness. We all know that Buddha said that spread love like a mom who has only child, and how she share and care about the child. Likewise, creating that love and kindness in you in that way and spreading it to the whole world. In that way, we can create that feeling in us. If not, we can think about some sort of a loving kindness act one would do. We see there are so many people who do so many loving kindness activities in our in this world. Sometimes when you are scrolling down social media, you may find heart-touching acts. They are not just doing to the camera, but we see it. There is something in it. Sometimes you may see like small the children, when they see someone starving, they give what they have with full of love and kindness. So we see there are so many things in this world. Sometimes when we think about what we have done, even in tough situations, we can bring that love and kindness what we have created and shared. Even the rest of the world couldn't understand your love and kindness. So likewise, you can bring that love and kindness in your heart. So we can bring it, and we have to master it to get 11 benefits in this according to this sutta. So let's dive into this sutta with love and kindness, keeping the love and kindness in our heart. In that way, we can easily understand this, because then we try to understand our own mind instead of kind of a theory in outer world. Because we feel love, and with that love, we try to understand this stage. So, who is the one who you should have the most love and kindness in yourself? To whom you should share the most love?
Yourself.
Yourself, definitely. Because that's where you can understand whether you are in a level called feeling hurt or not. If someone failed to share true love and kindness to oneself, to themselves, they don't understand what is feeling hurt, because they are in that and they appreciate that feeling. Like, you know what? If someone appreciate their own feeling hurt, they're like, they can easily spread anger. They can hold their anger. They can't forgive. So that's why we say that being angry is like drinking a poison and expecting other person to die. You feel that all the problems when you hold anger, but you are not ready to let it go. Why? You don't feel, you are not ready to, you don't know what is the opposite of feeling hurt. You don't feel at that moment full of love and kindness in your heart. So, therefore, it doesn't matter what others do to you or not, uh, but just bring that love and kindness to your heart and fill your heart with that true love and kindness. The best of the best is going through your own generous act, loving kindness act you have done without expecting anything in return. There may be things you have done. Most of you I know that you do so many generous activities. Some of you are facilitating meditation programs and volunteering and arranging the seats, someone to come and sit for the meditation, and we bring snacks and foods and taking care of lunch and things. And uh, apart from this, you may do so many other good things, like some of you, I know that some of you have attached to some your their religious places, and you're taking care of the food drives also. There are so many people. So when you think about your acts, it creates kind of a happiness in you. With that happiness, spread that friendly feeling to you, to your family, and to the whole world boundlessly. It's like basically like you feel like all rest of the world like your own son. So there is no division between you and the world. So we have created a kind of a separation, a division, like from our body sensations, we have this nerve system, and we feel that what we feel in this nerve system, through this new nerve system, as me. We always try to protect this me because we feel this part and we don't feel the other part. Think that for some reason you get all the feelings from the laptop or the computer in front of you. Do you allow it to uh, cover with the dust if it contains at the moment? Do you allow it to uh, uh, like do you hurt it? Of course you don't hurt your um, laptop. Think that the broom or something which we don't care much, you have in front, and you feel the your broom also from your nerve system, then you feel it's like you. Like guys, we have created a separation from what we feel and what we don't feel. So this loving kindness is kind of a nervous system that create love and kindness, and we are going to feel the whole world like us, part of us, with a great friendliness. So then, if you feel the hurt, which feel the other person's heart for some reason, you are not ready to share any sort of a harsh word. Why? You feel it. So that's what the loving kindness is. Amazing feeling building within you. And with that, if you feel like a great friendliness to the others, that's the end of social anxiety, even because you don't feel they are someone else. You feel like they are part of it. Because actually, what the rest of the world going through, the feelings and emotions, we had those feelings and emotions one day or part of our lives. Think that someone being angry at this moment. We may not angry in this moment, but we may had anger in some part of our lives. So then they are like us. There is no different. The only thing is we have to understand that they are going through anger, so we have to tolerate it. We have to accept them the way they are. We have to give them chance to we have to give them chance to heal themselves. Since they don't know how to heal by mindfulness, they try to heal themselves by revenge, taking a revenge by saying harsh word also. So what to do? They may feel kind of a instant happiness at the moment, but once anger fade away, regret arises. That's the problem if we do something bad out of anger. So you know what? How people overcome from their regret? They use conceit. They justify what they have done. I should have done that. If not, they don't understand who am I. Likewise, they need to fuel always their conceit. If not, they can't survive. That's why they're afraid to meditate. When we meditate, we let go of that fueling conceit and we just accept the moment as it is. They feel, because we are not giving narrations to our mind to justify what we have done. So that's why sila or observing precepts and coming back to the precepts and letting go some things we have done past and purifying ourselves with virtues are important. Then we know, yes, we have done something bad, but I understood, and then now I'm now this moment onwards, I have right mindfulness and courage, and I let go of that, and I have determination to be in these more actions. So, like guys. So I think you all have kind of love and kindness in yourself. So then it's time to dive into the sutta. Let's see who will be the meritorious volunteer today to read this nice sutta. Anyone can raise up your hand.
The benefits of love, Mettāsutta. Mendicants, you can expect 11 benefits when the hearts released by love have been cultivated, developed, and practiced, made a vehicle and a basis, kept up, consolidated, and properly implemented. What 11? You sleep at ease, you wake happily, you don't have bad dreams, humans love you, non-humans love you, Deities protect you. You can't be harmed by fire, poison, or blade. Your mind quickly enters immersion. Your face is clear and bright. You don't feel lost when you die. If you don't penetrate any higher, you'll be reborn in a realm of divinity. You can expect 11 benefits when the heart's released by love has been cultivated, developed, and practiced, made a vehicle and a basis kept up, consolidated, and properly implemented. Is that it?
Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's try to understand this sutta. The Mettāsutta. මෙත්තාය භික්ඛවේ චේතෝ විමුක්තියා ආසේවිතාය භාවිතාය බහුලී කතාය යානි කතාය වට්ටු කතාය අනුට්ඨිතාය පරිචිතාය සුසමාරද්ධාය ඒකාදසානි සංසා පාටිකංකා මෙත්තාය භික්ඛවේ චේතෝ විමුක්තියා the Mettāy means loving kindness, Bhikkhave means monk, Cheto Vimuktiya means that Chitta means the mind, Vimuktiya means that free from anger. It's like the Vimukta means freedom, so mind freedom. So in here, mind freedom means free from anger. That's the opposite of Metta. The anger is the opposite of Metta. Mettaya bhikkhave cheto vimuktiya. If someone asevitaya. So it's like yeah, we can say cultivated and bhavitaya bahulekataya. That means practiced and well practiced. And yani kataya. Yani means a vehicle, made a vehicle. So which means like and vattu kataya and vehicle and basis. So this means like so like practiced well. So you know what, now when we talk in our present language in English also, we have like when we want to tell something like you have to do if someone do this like extremely well, so we use some words. So likewise, so these words represent that someone doing this hard, like very much, or they are doing it to the amount they should do. So it's like you know that so in a meeting we can say like, what it's called that don't you see the big elephant in the room? So that doesn't mean that there is an elephant in the room, but someone missed. We are not focusing to the main topic we should talk. So likewise, so that means this is not a loving kindness vehicle or putting loving kindness slogan or quote in your vehicle. And yani kataya vattu kataya anuttitaya parichitaya susamaradaya. Yeah, kept up, consolidated, and properly implemented. So in other words, if someone practice this loving kindness, like it's like he is the example for the loving kindness. It's like his whole life is love and the kindness. So think that in other words, opposite of anger, think that someone does not know what is anger. Think that from the date you born up to now, you don't know what is anger. Then what will be your reply if someone talk about anger? What do you think?
You'll be confused.
Yeah, they will confuse. What are you talking about? Is it food or something? Like, guys, so they don't have that anger. If someone does not have that anger at all from birth to this moment, so then they are like they don't understand what is anger. So likewise, in this case, they say they understand, but they don't feel it. That doesn't mean that the others can come and still the others can hurt this person or tell harsh words, but these words are words, but that words can't turn them into anger. So it's like someone well practiced this loving kindness. Now think about that feeling of love and kindness which you have practiced a moment ago, or maybe the meditations. You can remember how you felt when you had a great meditation, like a good experience on loving kindness meditation one day, how you felt at that moment. So if someone practice likewise, there, there are 11 benefits that person will get. That the Sukhang Supati, uh, sleep at ease. That means that happy, sleep happily. So, which means you may not understand if you don't have this problem. There are so many, like, lot of people in this world, they are struggling to sleep. They're like fighting with the pillow, turning this way and turning the other way, and putting something to listen until they catch the sleep, and they are so frustrated. But one who's have that great love and kindness in themselves, they can fall into sleep easily, and it will be a peaceful sleep when they sleep. So why we get this benefit? When our mind is so pure and uh, calm, uh, so our mind is so like in a happy state. When we have a happy state, so it's easy our body to go with the nature of it. And Sukhang Patibhujyati. Sukhang Patibhujyati means they will wake up happily. So it won't be a tough thing them to wake up when they want to wake up. So, and then na papakam supinam pasati, no nightmares. So people who has anger in them often they see dreams with those pain, struggling, and zombies, and so. So, but the real reason is that anger. So, if someone has love and kindness in them, they they don't afraid from the evil dreams. They will be like their dreams also like with happy experiences. And then manusana piyohoti, humans love you. So when you have the love and the kindness in yourself, you will have that happiness with you, and at the same time, because of you, the others also feel happy. And your actions are creating happiness and comfort to the others. So in that way, the humans are loving you. Not only the humans, even the non-humans. Non-humans mean, so there are the other non-human worlds we know. Of course, we know animals. When you have that great love and kindness in you, the animals, especially you may understand that dogs are there. Even though they can't understand our language, they can understand our feelings and emotions. So likewise, this animal world and in Buddhism we talk about the other ghostly world. They also will be love you. They will love you. So you don't afraid if you get a chance to sleep over in a cemetery. You'll be happy about that. Why? You don't feel afraid about them. They are loving you. They are friends of you. So we don't feel afraid when we are being with friends. So that which means that afraid, that scariness will fade away from you because they all love you. And Devata Rakkanti, that means Devas, that the living beings, they have the superior than humans, invisible again, but they also protect you. There are some like private gods or like guardian angels also. They will protect you. Why? They're full of love and kindness. You know that the Mettāsutta, the Karaniya Mettāsutta, which is the sutta we often chant at the day-long retreats, and the story behind that sutta is a group of monks went to a jungle, and when they were meditating, trying to meditate, the in the jungle, the invisible, the ghost or the invisible, maybe the devas in there, they didn't like them at all. So they try to create kind of a horror background around them, and they ran away from them, and Buddha advised them to, with the special 15 qualities, try to go and practice the loving kindness in the same spot. And then they went and they practiced it, and they also become friendly, and then the problem solved, and they attained the enlightenment even. So like guys, loving kindness can give that benefit also. And then it says, Nasa aggiva visangva sattangva kamati. Nasa aggiva visangva sattangva kamati, which means you can be harmed by fire, poison, or blade, means any weapons or so. So this, don't misunderstand that. And after you practice in loving kindness, don't put your hand into a fire also to check whether you love and kind, whether you have your love and kindness enough to protect you from that fire. So it's not like that. So if there is a situation like that, there will be a possibility you to get protected from that. So then again, tuhatan chittan samadhyati. Tuhatan chittan samadhyati means the what you always asking. Your mind enters immersion or the concentration quickly. So if you are having hard time to concentrate, then try to improve your loving kindness. Work on your loving kindness, like be generous and be kind, be friendly, and in that way, it may help you to enter the concentration easily. And then, mukhavanno vipasidati. Your face, mukha means the face. We say mukha also to the mouth also, but in here mukha means the face. Vipasidati, that clear and bright. So you will be beautiful. So again, that this does not sound like that beautiful people have full of love and kindness. It doesn't sound like that, right? There are so many beautiful people in this world, but poison in their heart. So that doesn't mean that they are, so when they have They are beauty, they have love. But if someone practices love and kindness, it creates that uh, what we call that the happiness, and that happiness turns their face into bright and clean. So sometimes you may feel like these things hard to believe, but that means when we practice loving kindness, how of course we can understand how our mind change from our own experience, but how can we understand that our loving kindness affect others, like they are becoming friendly also? So one way to understand it by practicing it by ourselves, and there is another way, like there are some studies have done, the case studies, you can go through those things. There are some studies have clearly shown that when group of people practicing loving kindness or compassion or such a meditation in a place, and they are checking the crime rates, what happened to the crime rates in area, clearly there is no connection between them. But there is a kind of a grammatical corrections and a connection with that, and so even though those things hard to believe, since they can't refuse because the stats are there, some uh, peer-reviewed journals also started to talk on those things. So likewise, so your loving kindness, even though you don't know, may affect the world's positivity for the of the world. Who knows? So therefore, you can improve your loving kindness, and we know that the loving kindness or the mindfulness meditations help to improve the immunity system, and so when improve the immunity, then again it creates the good health, and good health again create the healthy body, and that healthy body always represent with the beauty. So there is a one study I can remember. It's done in Harvard, I think, in 2002 or so. You can go through it if you would like. So practicing compassion meditation, and then uh, 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 checking, giving them people who caught with influenza or kind of a virus, and then people who are practicing the meditation, the whole group cured is before than the other group. So likewise, the cultivating good qualities, loving kindness, and meditations definitely improve your immunity also. There are things that which we don't see, but when we practice, we can see. So remember, the Buddha saying these things without any case studies and things from his own wisdom, even 2,600 years ago. What sort of a wisdom he had? It's amazing. And then the Buddha saying, you don't feel lost when you die, which means asamulho kalang karoti. That means when you die, you won't get confused. I mean, we know that when there is we feel that when we talk about the death, people often afraid about that. So sometimes people say that, oh, I'm not afraid of dying. I can remember my mom also used to say that, okay, I don't afraid of dying, but when only when just talking, right? But if there is a serious situation like medical condition, we all know that it's just a word. So, but if someone practice this meditation, they don't feel afraid about the death. So that's the more most difficult thing, one of the most difficult things people feel to experience in their lives. So in that moment also, they will have that the loving kindness and mindfulness in them when they have this great quality. So don't hesitate to practice and keep your love and kindness. Remember that poison, anger, doesn't give you these benefits. So even you drink expecting other person to die, the other person won't die because you are drinking. After you drink that, since you have that hurt feeling, since you want to get revenge, by your action, the other person get hurt. But your karma, you are committing it, and you will experience the consequences also. So therefore, let go the anger. And then the last one, Uttaring appati vijjanto brahma lokopago hoti. If you fail to attain the enlightenment, you will reborn in Brahmin world. Okay, I will share that one also. Right. Uttari appati vijjanto brahma lokopago hoti. If you don't penetrate any higher, you will be reborn in realm of divinity. So the Brahmin world means world. So human world is a sensual pleasure world. That means we, from the things we feel, from the our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, we take experiences, and from we being happy with the sensual pleasures. There are the other 6 divine worlds. Those world living beings also doing the same, but the Brahmin world means they that's the end of sensual pleasure world. They are being happy from their inner peace and happiness, the concentration for the samadhi. So he will be reborn in there. So that's what Buddha say. Why? It's not someone going and taking here, putting that meditator to there. It happens because he cultivate that the meditative state here and now. So because of that, the consequences, because karma is the reason to reborn again. One reason also, and karma again. So fetters and the karma. So the karma, since his karma is his ground, he's created in that way, they will reborn as a Brahman. So that's the sutta. So don't hesitate twice to let go your anger. That's the main takeaway should be from this. Any questions? Or any comments on about the sutta?
Bante, I have one question. I was wondering. So I know that ultimate goal is nibbana, right? So is this an intermediate step before that, right? This is an intermediate step. The Brahman, right?
Yeah. So in Brahma world, yeah, that's a good question again. In Brahma world, so the ultimate goal of the enlightenment or the nirvana, there are the 4 stages. So first stage is stream entrant, or like the sotapanna, and then the second one is sakadagami, once return, and then the third anagami, non-returner, the fourth the arahant. So if anyone attain to the non-returner level, they will reborn in Brahma world, but that was is there are special 5 Brahma world, only the non-returners are born in there. But there are other Brahma, they are not the non-returners, but they can still reborn in that Brahma world. They are maybe someone maybe who practice Buddhist meditation and someone maybe practice another jhana meditation or in a deeper meditation. So the Brahma world create when they let go that sensual pleasures and concentrate and attain to a samadhi. So for the answer for your question, yes, we can say the Brahma world is the one of stage. The one of the stage is non-returner. So non-returners also reborn in Brahma world, not in any sensual pleasure world like divinely world or human world. Understood, Priya?
Andrew's very, very helpful. And another question, one of my other gurus had shared that the loving kindness meditation cannot be shared with someone who has passed away. And I don't quite understand why. I know because it's this visible and non-visible beings. So just wanted to ask that question if that's correct and why that is the case.
I mean, why we can't spread love and kindness? Because we in Mettāsutta we say invisible and invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth. So we spread love and kindness. So we can.
I like that better. Thank you. I like this much better.
Yeah. So why we can still hold the anger for the people who died, right?
I have a quick question, Bante. Is
Yes,
there
sir.
more than one sutta on metta? Is it just the only one?
No, there are maybe at least 50 or so.
50 or so. But this
Yeah.
is just one, the starting one, the benefits of metta.
Benefits, and they say how Buddha and Bodhisattva, how he spread loving kindness, and we know that there are 15 qualities spreading loving kindness, and there are the powers of that someone practice loving kindness with the metaphors. And there is a nice sutta, it's called that Achara Sangata. I like it a lot. That means Mettai Achara Sangata. That means doing like this. Achara Sangat means Achara Sangat. How to say it in English, by the way?
Like a snap, like a
Snap.
snap of a finger.
Yeah, like a snap of a finger time. Achara Sangata Matampi Che Bhikkhave Bhikkhu. If a monk, Achara Sangata Matampi Che Bhikkhave Bhikkhu, Mittaya Chitta Asevati. Loving kindness practice. Ayang Uchati Bhikkhu, Ve Bhikkhu. That's the monks. This monk. Sattu Sasana Karo. You are practicing what I have told, what Buddha told. Sattu Sasana Karo, Ovada Patikaro. You are practicing my advice, and Amogam Ratapindam Bunjat. You are eating without any lint, or like you are worthy to receive devotees what they are offering, because they are committing so many things. So Buddha is saying, if someone practicing a moment of loving kindness, that's more beneficial. So there is another sutta saying that if someone offer alms to the whole rest of the world, or if he can collect many merits than that by offering to the stream entrant person, and likewise he can collect many merits like the upgrading that stages and saying offering to Arahant, and even he can collect many merits more than offering to 100 Arahants by offering to a Pacheka Buddha one, means and a Buddha who does not create a dispensation like of teaching also, but just enlightening by himself. And you can collect more merits than offering to him more than that by offering to a Buddha, and you can collect more merits than that offering to the Buddha and to the whole monks community, and you can collect many merits than that by going refuge for the noble triple gem, and you can collect many merits than that by observing 5 precepts. That means when you observe precepts, you are collecting many merits than dana or the alms. Reason is when you have observed precepts, it's like a river of punya or the good karma accumulating by you have like a strong determination to keep it and practice. You can collect many merits than that if you practice loving kindness meditation for a moment of checking the fragrance of a flower, cultivating loving kindness.
Okay.
So cultivating loving kindness meditation create many merits than the others. And then ending that sutta saying, if someone practice snap of time, anicca, impermanence, he collect more benefits than whatever the things we discussed before.
Yeah.
So it's like
Um,
Dana create merits way more than that. Sila or the observing precepts create merits, good karma, benefits. Way more than that, meditation create good karma.
Thank you. So I had like one follow-up question. Like loving kindness, it's one of the most difficult one, but has a lot of benefits because of our ego. Sometimes like you want to express love and you can't do that. Like when you're meditating, is there any like Buddha did any told any technique like how to process those thoughts when you're doing that?
Actually, it differ. Like to some people, practicing loving kindness difficult. For some, it's not. So it's like an individual case. You know what? There are some people they don't know about loving kindness at all. But if someone slap, they will just okay with that. They don't feel it. They don't take it too much. But there are some people, if they hurt even a tiny bit of kind of criticism, it will last long, maybe like a month or so. So it's individual case. And again, for each these, there are different techniques we can use. There are suttas on that in Majjhima Canon. There are 2 special sutta, Vitakka Santana and what is the other sutta? It's next to that, our Dveda Vitakka Sutta. We will learn it.
Yeah.
We need some time to describe that, Satish. Okay,
Okay.
Linda,
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Bante. Just very short question, Bante. Bante mentioned about that sutta called Achara Samgati. Where
Yeah.
can I find that sutta, Bante, please?
In the Anguttara Nikaya first Ekaka Nipata,
Book 1, book of
yeah,
1.
and I think there is a Vagga, Achara Sangata Vagga. Go, yeah, book 1, the first part.
Yes, I
There are,
saw that.
yeah, Anguttara Nikaya first part has Ekaka Nipata and that dual and the triple. So it's in the first part. Thank you.
Many Bante. Thanks.
Sesada, Santa. Today we discussed one of the most beautiful sutta from Sutta Canon, the benefits of metta or the loving kindness. We accumulated many merits. Let's share all these merits with all the divine powers, your private goods, and everyone. And let's share these merits with your past relatives, and let's share these merits with our teacher, Pinat Lokaswaminas, and all the monastic monks. And let's share all these merits with all of you and the volunteers who are organizing and facilitating to these programs. May you all be well, may you all be happy, may you all with wishes come true, and may you all able to understand all noble truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Namo Buddhaya.
Avasarai, Bante. My dear Dharma friends, at the end of Dharma session, we usually share merit with Bante and ask for forgiveness. So let's do it together. Okasa wandami Bante. Maya katang punyang samina anumoditapang. Samina katang punyang mayhang databang. Sadu sadu anumodami. Okasa dwaratena katang sabbang aceyang kamatame Bante. Okasa kamami Bante. Dutiyampi okasa kamami Bante. Tatiyampi okasa kamami Bante.
Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bante. Terwasa.